By the age of 74, most people are thrilled just to get in a morning jog, but not Michael Koppy. He's different. The Duluth man is lacing them up to become the oldest person to complete the world's oldest 100-mile trail race. That's the Western States Endurance Run. Northern News Now's Sophia Lauber caught up with Koppy as he trained, hearing how a lifetime of running and adversity has prepared him for the challenge.
In the race's nearly 50-year history, only 4 runners over the age of 70 have ever completed it. But Michael Koppy is determined to join that club. He's fueled by a passion for the sport that runs much deeper than any race or record. When Michael Koppy needs to think, he turns to the trails.
The troubles of the world really sort of disappear when you're out there on the trail. The whole world makes more sense to me because of running.
At 74, running has been a guiding force in his life for decades.
I get up in the morning, I go for a run, and it's like it wouldn't be the right day if I didn't.
But Koppy didn't sprint into this. It was a long and winding road.
If there's an unlikely person to be running ultramarathons, it's probably Michael Koppy, given his background. And I think running kind of saved him. That gave him a focus early on in his life that he's maintained all the way through.
Sadly, at the age of 2, Koppy contracted polio, which spread to his legs. While he made a rare, full recovery with no lasting limp, it was not the same story for his brother and mother. Their deaths knocked Koppy's life off track. For the next few years, his family moved frequently, trying to outrun the foster system.
I was running with a pretty rough crowd, and most of my friends ended up in prison.
Then, during his junior year of high school, Koppy discovered track and cross country.
Running really, I say, saved my life from where I was headed, and I've been running ever since.
From running with the wrong crowd to running marathons. And when 26.2 miles became not long enough, Koppy turned to ultra marathons.
You know, the thing about Michael, he doesn't give up. If something goes wrong, what can I learn from this? How can I apply it to what I'm doing next?
That perseverance has carried Koppy through 9 races over 200 miles. Where do you think that comes from, that you can crush these things?
Yeah, I think, you know, first of all, putting yourself in that position year after year and race after race.
He hopes those years will give him an edge as he takes on his biggest challenge yet, the Western States Endurance Run.
It is the oldest 100-mile race in the world, and it's the most prestigious race in the U.S. for sure.
He's been chasing the race for a decade, applying every year to its registration lottery.
That was one, good thing about not getting in earlier, because I would have been not old enough.
Not old enough to break the record for oldest finisher of the race, which currently sits at age 73. Runners have 30 hours to complete the grueling course, and while Koppy's age is a challenge,
an older person, we lose that speed, but we can still get it done.
It's also given him a few decades of practice.
So I don't think of Michael as 74. That's kind of that's his age, I guess, based on when he was born. But he's not your typical 74-year-old guy.
Whatever happens, the bottom line is I'm going to be giving it 110%, and so we'll see what the day brings, but I do think I have the capability of doing it.
Leaving it all out on the trail, as he always has.
Running is where my heart is really at.
Koppy will be joined at the start line on Saturday by a record-breaking 5 other runners over the age of 70, taking on Western States this year. He says he's also fueled on by a greater purpose, using the race as an opportunity to fundraise for the YMCA.
So impressive. Thank you, Sophia. Good luck to him, and we'll let you know how he does. We'll have a link to Koppy's fundraising page on our website. You'll find that and other interesting stories at northernnewsnow.com.